Hello and welcome to another update video about Ethereum. Ethereum has seen a small bounce yesterday, but overall the analysis has not really changed. I mean, we already saw that bounce when I made the last video yesterday. The resistance area is completely unchanged because the price hasn't made a new low. So the idea is that, yep, for sure we could get another low. It's not absolutely needed, but it takes a break above resistance for me to really accept and start to confirm that a low has formed in this wave 4. Yeah. This is this wave 4, which started up here in March, where we had this A wave down, which bottomed already in April, 13th of April, at around $2,800. We then had a B wave corrective rally, and this C wave down should ideally be 5 waves. Well, in the white count, I can already interpret this as a 5 wave move, right? It's possible. Just in the yellow count, we might need another 4-5. I mean, this has come down deep enough. So if you take a look at this white scenario, actually, I still have it listed as separate ABC, but it would really lead to a very extended 5th wave. So, I mean, in the white count, we have 5 waves down. This is absolutely possible. So, but, you know, we need some evidence to say the low is in, because the problem we have here on this chart, that C wave, which started up here in May, did not end below the low of the A wave, which was, to be very precise, at 2,776. Now, there might be some exchange charts where actually it formed a lower low. As you can actually see here on the Binance chart, it basically formed the double bottom, okay? It formed the double bottom, so you know, here it might already, you know, more clearly have bottomed, but still, for clarity, we would always appreciate another low. So it's got that nice bottoming structure. And there's an old chart, by the way. And then we have Coinbase, for example, also here double bottom, yeah. So the index chart that I use, that's kind of an average, doesn't show that lower low, but it still, you know, it still gives us it still tells us that we could be very close to low. Maybe it's formed already, but then we need that break above resistance, of course, to confirm, right? So let's go to the 1 hour chart. Here you can see that from yesterday's low, I think in the last video, we couldn't yet see 5 waves up. This is a possible 5 wave move up, all right? And I might call that the A wave at least. So if we stay in the yellow wave count, we might see another low, like a 4-5 pattern, then at least we could have started wave 4. I'm watching this trend line. It's not as clearly defined as on the Bitcoin chart. Bitcoin had 4 touch points. Here we have 3 now with the latest one. So at least we have some touch points. Would like to see a break, pull back, and then continuation to confirm this yellow scenario, this pathway higher. As I said, it takes a break above resistance at 3,308 basically to suggest that a low has formed, and if that happens in 5 waves, even better. That would be an even clearer signal. So in the white count, when we say, okay, maybe the low is already in, then this would be a wave 1 instead of an A wave. This would be a wave 2 instead of a B wave. We would get a 3. Until here, everything's the same. So basically, as long as we're holding 2,857, the focus could be on higher short term. Now, this of course means we could dip into that area and then continue. But until we get the 3 waves, you can't distinguish between these scenarios. Now, if we then get a 4-5, yep, this is going to be potentially bullish. And this is when we can begin really the confirmation process that the low is in. Then after these 5 waves, we want to see the next corrective pullback. And that would be the next pullback trade opportunity, for example. So that means on the weekend, what's important? The trend line, the resistance area, and the micro support area between 2,857 and 2,941. We haven't yet broken above the trend line, so please be on the side of caution. Could mean that we just test the support range and then break out. But below 2,857, I have to assume we don't get this larger bounce. Okay, that would be my signal. For now, I think it is likely to at least get some sideways movement consolidation over the weekend, because we already saw a sell-off throughout the week, so it's normally not as likely that we get that sort of continuation of the sell-off on the weekend as well. We might see at least a bit of a relief rally. That's my update about Ethereum. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.